What is up, ladies and gents, Nolly here, and welcome to another Payday 2 update video. I am so excited to actually be bringing you an update video before the new year. I was concerned, having been away for about 3 weeks to a month, missing the Spec Ops pack and the Christmas update, that there wouldn't be a chance for me to cover any more content for Payday this year. However, I was pleasantly surprised. I saw some achievements pop up the other day, and now we have the announcement of a brand new set of DLCs. Now, these are going to be costly. It's not like Payday around about this time of year. Obviously, that year, the microtransactions had just been brought in and they were going to move towards more of a free update model, but they do still have to earn money, and that's why they're throwing out this big budget collaboration. Now, if you guys are not a fan of DLC updates, step away from this video right now, but if your interest is piqued when it comes to Scarface, the film, and everything surrounding that entering into Payday 2, stick around. I'm going to give you all the information we know thus far, but let's, first of all, watch that trailer.
We've been going the distance, aiming for the sky, with a secret ambition. It's not a thing to walk the road that's paved. We're not the ones who roam the trail that's blazed. And there's a flame in your eye that's igniting mine. I know I've seen it before.
Well, that trailer was pretty awesome. I'm a massive fan of the music. It is a song actually made by Simon Viklund, again, the voice of Bane, so that is so cool, and it fits the trailer perfectly. Also a massive fan of the style. The non-live action trailers are a lot of the time actually more effective than the live action ones, and this is an example of that. The story it's telling in the background is relatively self-explanatory, but I'm very happy to see the return of a incredibly underused character in the form of the Butcher. She is, of course, smuggling guns inside of pig carcasses, as you do. They get hit by this organization, and that leads to her calling on Bane. Through Bane, we have the Payday gang, except for whatever reason, I don't know whether it's because their voice actors are very active currently. We have Dallas, Chains, Sydney, and Jiro, all of which have done a lot of voice acting work for the game as of late. They're called upon, they head over there, and they parachute into this mansion area, which is, by the way, absolutely beautiful looking. When we take a closer look at these screenshots further down, I'll go into a little more depth. But yeah, the actual heist itself, just from those quick screens we got, looks phenomenal, and I love the setting. I paused it here, obviously, because this is going to tell us what content we're going to get over the next couple of days. This is, by the way, only day one of this update page. I will try and update it every single day. However, we actually already basically know the details of everything we're getting in this DLC, as well as the price before it's all showed off to us in detail. So we have the Scarface character pack coming with the Scarface playable character, alongside the Kingpin perk deck, which means a brand new perk deck, which I'm always excited about, one of the most important, if not the most important thing in a character pack. We have the Little Friend signature weapon, of course, referencing the Say Hello to My Little Friend very famous scene. Now, of course, in the film, that was an underbarrel attachment, I think, to an assault rifle. So I don't know what we're actually going to get in place of that, but we get the Lumberlight L2 chainsaw, which is so cool as the melee weapon, and 2 masks again, the same way we did with Jimmy. Next up, we have the Scarface Heist Pack, which is actually going to cost $7. By the way, the character pack is the standard $5 we've always paid for character packs in the past. It comes with the Scarface Mansion Heist, which is the incredibly good-looking heist we've been seeing in the background. The Commander 101 rocket launcher. New rocket launcher is always pretty exciting. The Hotline 8000X, not sure what that is. 4 masks, 4 materials, 4 patterns, and 6 achievements. So very much your standard DLC. It all obviously depends what this content is within it. You know, the heist being the most important thing for many people. The way the character is and is voice acted. You know, is it a very true representation of the character? Big fans of the series of both Payday and Scarface. I think this DLC will be very irresistible. I know a lot of people aren't a massive fan of these promotional events that Overkill has taken on in the past, but I'd say everything they've worked with before has been in the Payday vein, and I actually think it's really good news for Overkill and for Payday that they are able to get in touch with these brands. You know, look at John Wick. That is a very successful film that has earned itself a sequel, and we're almost getting Keanu Reeves in the game, so I'm actually very excited for this content. They've proven they can do these crossovers well, and I can only hope they will do the same thing here. Again, the costs are quite steep. Payday DLC has a reputation of going down in price, however, these will sadly not be going down over the Christmas sale, so that's a shame. You guys are going to have to wait for a future sale if you don't want to pick them up at these values. I, of course, will be, and in the spirit of Christmas, I'm also going to be giving away a couple to a couple of you lucky viewers who've decided to stick around in this video. But yeah, it's a proper collaboration with the guys at NBC Universal, so it's not just Overkill taking the reins there. Really, really cool. Let's have a quick read of the second part of the webpage. So we're going to Miami to hit where it hurts. This heist looks awesome, and it does look to me like it's going to be a loud heist, and it is very much so suggested. That's sort of the subject matter we're dealing with here, you know, with the Scarface film. I do feel like the setting would be ideal for stealth, but this first sentence makes me think it will be loud only. The Payday gang is coming through guns blazing in Miami to take out someone that really has it coming. The Souza cartel has the nerve to ambush one of the Butcher's weapons smuggling operations in Central America. The Butcher is not one to be messed with, and that's where you come in. The contract is ready, the Souza cartel will pay, and that's why we're off to the mansion, and oh, it's so cool. This has got to be my favourite setting. I remember when I saw the Golden Grin, I thought, wow, that's a beautiful, opulent sort of design. This looks even nicer, and it's all just so beautiful and white that I can't wait to shoot it up. I know that sounds ridiculous. I mean, we're getting a rocket launcher with this. The screenshots and the trailers have got me really excited for this heist in particular. Obviously, guys, I'm going in with a lot of enthusiasm here. I've not been playing a lot of Payday recently, as a lot of you guys know who watched my last video. So, as I said, pretty much anything Payday orientated right now is getting me excited. But this kind of setup, especially for someone who enjoys Scarface, yeah, it's looking like good news. There was, of course, a Scarface game, which was very gory in and of itself, released quite a little while ago. So we'll see if Payday can maybe follow in the footsteps. But look at this environment. It's got to be one of the best I think we have ever seen within Payday 2, and if it's pulled off well and we keep a steady frame rate on what is not the world's most well optimized and consistent game, Payday 2, I will be delighted. So I can't wait to pick this one up myself. I will be paying the money. Let me go, you know, guys, if the The collaboration is enough for you guys to want to shell out that money to get both the character or the heist, or maybe you'll be picking one of the two, which is your preference when it comes to these kind of DLCs. Of course, you can play the heist without having to pay for it, so maybe you just want to try out the brand new perk deck. Do let me know. I want to know what you guys are thinking about it. Is the fact it's a collaboration actually a deterrent for you picking it up? Do you think it's more cash grab by overkill? Either way, I will be giving a couple of copies away, as I said, in the spirit of the season, so stay tuned for that closer to the time. Day 2 coming soon. I will be there to cover it as soon as it is released. Thanks for watching this video, ladies and gents. I will see you all in the next one.